Y'all are super lucky today. You get caffeinated Ayuki, motivated Ayuki, drilling Ayuki. Ooh, new keyboard. Custom keycaps, yeah. What if we did the custom keycap run? That would be fun. Hello. These ads go forever, huh? Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Ike Akiba, your star from the future. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving here in America. But for the rest of y'all, it's just the normal end of the November days. So welcome. As you all can see, it's a very early stream. I'm still technically working, so to those who are my colleagues that are tuning in for some reason. I'm sorry. I swear I'm paying attention to Teams. But for everyone else, welcome, welcome. I got my ITX case today. I don't have everything, but I want to build it while I still have like the motivation to do stuff. Because I can still do about like 50 to 80% of the build. So, yeah, here we are. So I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. And you guys are, you know, having a good one. Or evening, because I know some of y'all hail from the other side. So thank you if you're tuning in the evening. How's everyone doing? MITX build, yeah. So the case makes or breaks the enjoyment for building them. Yeah. So you'll see what case I got. Happy Turkey Day. Yeah. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. World Olive Tree today. Hello, Largy Littles. A lot of names I don't usually see because of the time I'm streaming. So hello to everyone who was not regular to my stream. Hopefully you find enjoyment in watching me live and not just hearing about me from here and there. But yeah, as I mentioned in the stream title, I'm super excited just to dive into this. And admittedly, a little bit of my corporate mode is not turned off yet. So you might find that I'm kind of engaging in such a way or talking in such a way that might be atypical from how I conventionally speak. But hi everyone. I am still indeed Aiki Akiba, star from the future. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I just want to dive into it. So why don't we do that? Here we go. Ta-da! It is the NCASE M2. So there was the option to get like the greater version or the round one. This one was cheaper and it looks perfectly good. I really enjoy how it looks. Oh my god, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Y'all can see how small that is. Maybe I can inch that up a little bit. Whoops, that might catch a shot of my legs, but whatever. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm super excited to put this together. It's Christopher Reese. Cease. But yeah, hopefully we have a good stream today. I expect us to kind of get 2 hours in before we kind of get to a stopping point. But I did have to pull up the manual. And yeah, we are going to build this thing as much as we can. We will not put in the GPU, but yeah, what we're going to do is let's see. This is going to be what's called like a level 8 build. M2 case. So we're going to try to do our best. Is it going to be level 8? I don't know. I'm probably going to do it a different way. But it's going to be very similar to how a YouTuber did it. So we're actually going to do our own thing. And I have no guide for you all to follow along with. But basically, we're going to do it so that when we build this case, and we have everything like this, I'll just lean that right there. We're going to put our motherboard right here. And we're going to try to have my graphics card on this front part here so that the hot air, or it's doing intake for cold air from the side, out, in. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm going to scratch this thing already. And then motherboard, right? It's going to have a riser cable come over to here. The riser cable isn't here yet, but neither is the CPU cooler. So we'll be able to kind of do this in like a 2-part stream or 2 or 3-part stream. Do I have a grounding block nearby? Nah. I've built enough computers to know that that's not a big deal. So it's certainly, y'all, just to kind of inform, yes, I do kind of agree with conventional wisdom. I am not most people, to be perfectly clear. So I've done this in the workplace when I did boutique PC building back when I was younger. But now I'm your star from the future. I'm just here, okay? So just let's trust in the process. And we also have fun little tools. I'm really excited to use these because I've never used these before. They're really goofy. But yeah, RTX, woo. All right. Okay, so why don't we get started on this? Ignore my knee. Yeah, so the instructions actually state that we should probably be starting off with the power supply, with our little power supply bracket, which is right here. This is all custom CNC aluminum, so it's nice and lightweight, but also very rigid. Let me see here. Go to YouTube over here. Look at that case build. It's one of the more popular ones with the Astral 5080. There it is. So what we can actually do is just get the framework started. We will start with the back bracket. All right. Sorry if I like flash something weird on stream. I swear to you, it was not intentional. Okay, so here it is. This is going to be our bracket. I think it's upside down. There, like that. So assembling the case is usually not a part I have to deal with, but we will figure this out. Hello, cruelty-free Viking. You know what? Why don't we mention in the description what kind this is? Case M2. With 5080 Astral. And there we go. So I think we install the standoffs. Oh boy. These are the standoff screws, and yes indeed. Oh shit. We are in for it. Hello. Hi, cruelty free Viking. It's going good. We are just getting started here. Ah, okay. So I'll be putting my motherboard on that side. Interesting. Hi, Jules. On YouTube. I do see YouTube, so y'all don't have to worry. Oh my god. Maybe we should do it on here first. So we'll start off with this. Got the standoff screws. Yeah, every MITX build is different, so there's some stuff we have to just figure out along the way. And there we go. Set all these standoffs aside. And then I assume these will be the screws for the standoffs. Where is he even starting with these? Oh, great. In the video, he just kind of skips around. Okay, so I have to move it down to the bottom. Okay, so I have to install it at the very bottom. Yep. It's perfectly milled, holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, these are definitely the standoff screws. Let me double check that on the manual. Have to believe in the heart of the cards? Yeah, sure. Do not over tighten the screws. Okay. We'll skip to the motherboard plates. So I need to use screw 4, 2, and 5. So screw 2 is not the longest one, like I thought. These are the longest ones. Here are the shortest ones. I see. There are these are fluted. These are the thumbnails. Interesting. Okay. I think these are our 2s. Yeah, they are. Okay. So they're separated. There we go. Hello, Olympos. Wouldn't it be better to screw the motherboard and the PSU first, and then the front back panel? Right now, I'm just kind of pre-assembling it in the way we want the motherboard on this. So we will mount the motherboard like later, but we're pre-assembling it with the standoff screws. So here. There it is. Yeah, these are right. This is just for our standoffs. And there we go. Fluted standoffs. And I'm just following the guide. Based on how we want to design this. So, all right. So the fluted standoffs, those will mount it for the Mini-ITX motherboard. And I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is only going to use a total of 4. This does not feature anything for standoffs. And you can't use it for that, so I would just have to hold it and screw it on. All right, there we go. We're not going to over tighten. I wonder if I can use pliers. No, we won't. Hand tighten's fine, right? Well, whatever. Be right back. Okay, here we are. And I swear, no toes, no toe jokes, please. There we go. There. Just quarter tight. There we go. Perfect. And now, the Mini-ITX. There's some distance. Let's determine what that distance is. So, this is our motherboard. Wow, okay. That's something. I'm really gonna have to guess. I guess it would be on the very bottom most of this one, right? Because logically speaking, it would be in the same notch. And ITX is built to the similar standards, or same standards. Of course. This is harder to do on stream than I thought. Hi Aries, how are you? Are you looking at my thighs? You can look. The rest of y'all, don't tell me you're looking. Alright, I think we're good. Oh no, they're gonna find out I'm Asian. So, yeah, so it's like that's a perfect fit. So we're good on that. We are in fact not ready for the motherboard, so we're gonna leave that alone. Klein Tools, my babe. That's perfectly tight. Only quarter turn past the tightness. There we go. That's per specs. I don't have a torque value because I don't have a torque wrench, so, or torque screwdriver. All right, excellent. So we've completed this. I don't have a baggie for this. I guess I do. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a subscription. Christopher Reese, thank you so much for gifting 5 gift subs earlier. Sorry, I'm like scatterbrained right now.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Eon1C.
I hope everyone's well. I know I like to stream super late, but I really appreciate everyone coming out today. Because I didn't think that PC building's that interesting. Just me nerding out about my own stuff. Okay, standoff screws are installed as far as Mini-ITX goes. So let's go ahead and leave this alone. We also have to install a power supply. So for the GPU bracket, I should have the screws here somewhere. I guess it probably comes with a PSU, so. This one's super small. I'm really surprised how much power is packed into this. Or rather, how much power it's capable of. Look how big that is. 1,000 watts, y'all. That's crazy. And this box is so well packaged. ITX builds are definitely like a luxury item. They do not build anything like these. There we go. That's definitely my screws. Yep, there they are. So it says you only use 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. The rest we'll put away. A little warning, we'll take that off. About silent operation. Not actually being defective. Alright, y'all, help me find the bracket I just randomly put down. There it is. So I have my thing here. Fan facing down. No, the open side has to be like that. There we go. Excellent. Whoops. I think it's too fast. Of course. Yeah, there's some distance, so that is normal. We won't over torque it because it's not fully supposed to be installed over in this corner. So it said to only use 3 to avoid interference. I don't know what that's about, but I'll take its word for it. You never got the alert? I don't know what to tell you, sorry. That might be just with your app settings. Is there anyone else in here that got the Discord alert? The Twitch alert? Yeah, so. Might just be your app settings. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have this. And it's switched to the off position. Okay, these are all nicely tightened, so. Now for this. So you put it here. The motherboard goes here. And then for the power supply, oh, he put his upside down. Okay. So it turns out the way we're mounting this is going to be side mounted, which means the fan has to face outward. So we'll correct that. And there we go. And the last one we'll put on the bottom because it's being mounted via the bottom. And there we go. Nice. So we have it here. That way it can face out towards enemy or something. Okay. Hello, J. Urchin. Whoops. Okay. There we go. So it's only mounted on 2 screws. The top ones. Right, 2 below the top. From which holes? Okay, right there. So we use the longest one for this one. Makes sense. Oh, there it goes. I'm glad I got this. Okay. Oh damn, there's only those 2 screws holding this entire thing in. Okay. Really brings to question how transportable this is, but I get it, you make do. Only those 2 screws, okay. Yeah, it's super important we don't over tighten. Okay. But yeah, y'all can see how it's like one piece now. Okay. That's good. So there's one thing we need to change about the back panel. because it's the vertical GPU config, we have to change this bracket here. Let me see. I really am just putting down my tools like wherever. There it is. Okay, so this is what we're changing. Exciting. Comes right off. And now, just like that. Oh my god, it just fell right in. Like Legos. All right. Oh my god, it just slipped right on. There we go. Perfect. And now it's ready for vertical GPU mounting. And eventually we will see it. It's hard for me to wrap my hand around this. Like that. Yeah, like this. GPU here, motherboard here, GPU, motherboard, like that. That's it. I guess we can turn this thing upside down. Okay, don't have the GPU bracket. All right. So I guess we're at the phase where we can just place the motherboard here. Yeah, I was about to buy micro ITX. I'm glad I got Mini-ITX instead. Oh my god. This is insane. What do I do with this? Are you kidding me? There's some extra steps involved here. There we go. So this motherboard is a little bit more special. Oh boy, they're self-tapping screws. That's gonna be a joy. Oh boy. Yeah. That's thrilling. Hold on. So basically, my motherboard standoff screw is right here, but I have to remove the casing, right? so I can get to it. But I'm pretty sure that's not how this is supposed to work. Because it's tied with the quick release. Okay, I'm gonna put these back on and look at the manual. Before I ruin it. Like I ruined my Herman Miller chair. I see. So this is locked with this quick release mechanism. Oops. So, yeah, I shouldn't take that apart. Or I could. Because I know how to put it back on. Oh. Hi. Hello. Did Tanya say something? Oh, you mean from like the Henya Discord? Do I have to take it apart? Well, I guess we're finding out. That's no help. Fuck. Fuck, that's no help. That's no help. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, so there's no manuals inside the manual. All right. Are we YOLOing it? Because if the screws fall in... No, these are fluted. So I know it's not gonna reach. Most of the screws come from the case. So oh my god. It has the most weirdest way. This is where you put the audio port into. Yeah, yeah. Well, welcome. Welcome, hentai. Okay, so I found the screws, but we have to remove this. So if I remove this, what happens? Okay, we'll leave the mechanism in place. Oh crap. I screwed myself. Haha, get it? Screwed. Alright, I found it. Now the big question is there a way to remove this without removing it? Okay, so I think these screws only hold a bracket on there. So we can remove this here. Someone messaging me? Sorry, I've been in someone's DMs. I'm not gonna say. Sorry, never mind. I don't kiss and tell. Wait, what was I doing? Here. Oh, frick. Is this too big? Yeah. Even smaller one. There it is. Whoops. That won't be good. We don't need the screw on this. Super tight screw, rather. I swear to God, I'm gonna, like, destroy the traces on this thing. Can't do it on the table because I don't have any room, so I'll just do it between my thighs. Okay, if we fuck up, we fuck up. We can undo anything. Right, chat? Right? Swear to God, if I destroy one of these ICs, I'm going to not have a good day. We're good. Okay, we're not good, but it's going to work. What the fuck? Who built this? I just love it when they use the cheapest nickel cadmium screws. Fuck this, holy crap. Okay, we're not gonna touch that anymore, okay? One of the screws might have snapped, but it's not gonna make a difference. We were able to remove the mechanism so that we can actually like latch it down, and we'll be able to reinstall it after the fact. Probably. I actually hate this. Wait, how will I reinstall this? Oh shit, this sucks. Oh my god. Who invented this? I hate you. Okay, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Because now I understand the mechanism, y'all, but this is not okay. The long and short of it is we will... Are you kidding me? Okay, we can put it back together. Oh my god. This is like the worst. Is this complaining? Yeah, I'm fucking complaining. I have that right. Because this is fucking hard. I didn't want to build this. I want to be able to stream mobilely. Okay? That is where all of this stems from. There it is. So we could have just pulled it out? Or what does that mean? I guess so. Okay. Oh god, this is really hard. This is not like building normal cases. It's definitely more finesse into this. Okay, so I have that there. All right, and then this slides in very nicely. So it has to be at an angle, and that's something we can adjust. Okay, I understand. And we place it with this mechanism. Y'all, this is crazy. This is not easy. But we're managing. Like, what the hell is this? Wait, how did the mechanism go again? How about we assemble it and then we can infer what we're missing from that. Oh no, I see how this works. Okay. So we have to put this here together. There we go. Yeah, this mini PC can fit in a backpack. It's just very, there's a lot that goes into this. That makes it very difficult. Oh my god. You took off the GPU guard from the board? I did. You're talking about this thing, right? I changed it to vertical orientation. Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah, I have to. Because it fits a very particular way for me to install this screw. So, and before I start tightening it, I have to reinstall it with its meticulous screws. So, and we're gonna have to like rotate it. This is not an easy one. This is actually a little bit dreadful, but we're gonna make it. Because this is way better than the alternatives. That's right. I can't install this one until the guard is back on here. Okay. And the guard can go back on by aligning it. Perfect. There we go. And now I can re-secure the guard by rotating this first. But we have to be very careful because now we have the entire weight of everything on the motherboard. And I need to do this very carefully. Do I have an appointment? Oh, it was just a reminder of me having PTO. Okay. Yeah, it's very meticulous, and I do not have this very screwed on tightly, but I also don't want to rip out an IC. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, but maybe I can point it up. Yum. So y'all can see here, I'm very meticulously reinstalling the GPU guard by looking for the right screws that do this. And of course, I have the wonderful luck of dealing with nickel cadmium screws. Oh, it just hit me in the lip. Okay, whatever. There we go. Thank you for the lark. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, and these should just be snugly on there. I shouldn't see these move. Other screws, Fox. We're gonna leave that alone. Last two. Nobody wants to do a ITX build. It just sounds cool on paper, okay? This is the pits. Are you fucking kidding me? I will take off the standoff, actually. Nope. We are kind of fucked. Alright, hold on. I do not think I have enough clearance for this one. I'm trying to grab it with my mouth. It's not proving fruitful. Please do not rip off an IC. Oh, of course, I dropped it. Of course, I step on it. Okay. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get without me ruining this board. Please do not chip an ace IC off. Alright, we got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got it. The mechanism still works. Okay. Oh my god. That was the worst. Alright. Too thin. Y'all, look how airtight that is. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's a big shot of my thighs. All right, we're done with thigh shot. We're good, we're good. All right. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, look how airtight that is. That's ridiculous. Yeah, and the mechanism still works. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're making it. All the screws are centered. Okay, admittedly, I am concerned. It doesn't look like it would fit. Oh, there it is. It's like a glove. Yep. That's actually shocking. We're trying to. Because we can screw this from the outside, right? Yeah, we have to. That's what we do. Okay. So I don't have to access that, but oh my god. Look at that. That's crazy. This is so much work. But you know what? This is really valuable experience because not everyone has the luxury to build an ITX case, so I will acknowledge that. All right. Nice and tight. Very travel resistant. Hopefully. Would I get it? You're planning to get a new mouse pad? This one's from Hyte, Hyte. It's probably already sold out because it's the Suisse one. Yeah, so yippee. All right, so what's next? Probably the easy parts, huh? Oh my god, okay. So this next part is about bringing this all in. The cable management. Very short distance. Motherboard goes first. Yeah, I am assembling the entire case. All these pins are super small. It's hard to believe they'll carry so much power per rail. And there it goes, and clicked in. Just like that. We have to get these two and downward. But we don't want too much tension. This is what these are for. We're probably not at that stage yet because we have a few power supply cables. So for this one, we have a PSU header for the motherboard, or sorry, for the processor. Just a single one. I should just look at my camera. There you go. It's a clever use of the webcam. There we go. And then here, keep things tightly routed. Hello? Oh, it's advertisement. Probably right here. Oh, upside down. There we go. Give it some room. Okay, and then so we have that. We have this. There we go. There we go. This should help keep things tight. And there we go. Okay. And now, the most expensive part. Just kidding, it's the processor's more expensive, but you could have fooled me if just look up MSRP for CORSAIR 64 gigabyte RAM. Whoops. That's my phone. Okay. The RAM. I had this sitting in my closet, incidentally. So it worked out. Mikey, why do you have fucking DDR5 RAM just sitting in your closet? I upgraded from 32 to 64, and this one never found its way into another system. So that's fine. Here we go. Funny enough, this is the same brands my coworkers also have. Whoops, upside down. So there's only 2 slots because, you know, limited space. Yeah, it did explode pretty fast. Awesome. So we got the RAM installed. How about we get the processor in there? I already inspected the pins, so we're not gonna fuck around with that. We're just gonna install this processor. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Ta-da! So we have here RYZEN. What do we call it? 9800 X3D. Mini-ITX case is cute looking. It is cute looking. So yeah, for those who are just kind of like in my stream, just here, you're wondering why I'm doing this. It is unfortunately out of necessity because I actually travel enough that I will not see you guys for like potentially 60% of the year. And that I didn't like that, right? That didn't sit well with me. So this is my effort to be able to stay connected with y'all. So here's my processor. Of course, it's not the one with the pins. Install this very carefully. Quick inspection. Yeah, no discrepancies. Yeah, we're all good. Essentially the easiest way to fuck up your case. Just like that. Easy. Nothing to it. I don't get nervous about that. I get nervous about like making... Does it post, right? So it's unfortunately more of a challenge. Everything else, everything holistically together. Funny enough, this comes with a little SSD fan. I only have a Gen 3 4TB SSD anyway, so we'll put this in here later after I clear the files off because it's still on my other computer. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to just assemble this because fucking what else am I gonna do? Here it is. So this can support up to 5090. We're not going to do that because goddamn, it gets hot enough in my room already. I like to install on the opposite side of where I have my processor. You can kind of see that there. This will eventually route into whatever the GPU slot is. Just like that. We'll grab another cable organizer. There it is. There we go. Awesome. Oh god. It hit my spacebar and resumed the video and I freaked out. God. Alright. I was like, what the hell? Alright, what else? I think that's all we can do right now. So, let's assemble the case. Hell yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Okay. So let's go out front. I don't know what's happening here. Is it upside down? Oh my god. Ah, okay. Is it upside down? I don't think it is. Interesting. Oh, this mounting bracket goes on the opposite side. My IE bites. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. All right. How about we tilt it the other way? There we go. So right now, where's our dog bowl? What are you talking about? Hey yo, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, so we have to switch this bracket onto the other side. I don't know what this is for, but I assume it's important. So I will just reflect it across onto the other side because it's in the way. RYZEN Prime. We have all sorts of names coming in here today. For those who are out of the loop, I am currently installing a ITX motherboard and there's a lot of assembly required. Or not even motherboard, computer. And there it is. So now I need one of these screws, the fluted one. Yes. And the ones that are not so long. Oh God. Nice, I got it. Perfect. How's your day, Zonin? I hope you had a good work day or day in general. Okay. How's it holding up? Maybe we don't ask questions and we just finish what we're doing. Oh my God. We're good. War Thunder test your patience. Isn't War Thunder supposed to be fun? Playing video games is supposed to be fun. That's what they tell me. Oh my God, we did it. Look at that. Maybe we don't finish it. Okay. This one's for a small one. Teeny beatsy, teeny ones. Very fine tolerance. So the mid screws are very tiny. Okay. Install bottom panel. I think this is the bottom. Oh my god, it fits like a glove. That's not the bottom. But it fits like a glove anyway. This is the bottom, right? Yeah, it is. Ta-da! Now we also use the medium screws. Look forward to the day you actually get a dual PC setup. Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Same thing over here. We shouldn't tighten down everything all the way. Because we might be actually warping the metal if it doesn't fit properly. Oh my god. This is laser tight tolerance, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look, that's one side. That's the other side. Look how tight that is. Oh my god, I can't even slip a fingernail in there. No wonder this stuff is freaking expensive. Laser precise. Yeah, it's super satisfying. Where are we? So for this one, we're putting the radiator on the top. This is the top, so that's where this goes. We're installing it most like the YouTube creator RYZEN installed it, so we're gonna install it like them. Hi, Rombly. How are you?
Hopefully the ITX is mini-ing.
It is. Look how tight the tolerances are. Everything on here fits perfectly. So, laser precise. So these ones are the flat ones, not fluted. Hope your day went well, Rombly. Right, so on the edge. In between workouts. Ooh. Interesting. Not all of these are for. I thought it was. Is it leg day? Is it arm day? Oh my god. Specs. 9800 X3D with a Mini-ITX motherboard. It's an X870 from AORUS. Or Gigabyte, rather. It's an NCASE M2. And the graphics card is a 5080 NVIDIA 5080 Astral. So we are pretty specced out, I do admit. But we don't have a D90 in here because it's just for my travel computer. I'm only building it so I can put it in my backpack when I go somewhere. All right. What else am I doing with this? Seems to be some structural standoff. The side panels, okay. Interesting. That's awesome. Look how precisely machined that is. Oh my god. Y'all, I have to do that again just for y'all to see. Y'all see the edge to edge? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fingernail precision. I do have the limited edition Suisse set up. Oh my god. I am freaking out right now. Okay, this is here. Oh, there's side panels. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you know, it probably looks like I'm missing a GPU. That's because I can't do that phase right now. We're waiting for the GPU standoff bracket. Oh my god. That is crazy how laser precise that is. I have never seen that in my life. I've never worked with a premium case like this. That's what I mean to say. That's it? Oh my god, that's it. And then what screw? Long screws? Oh my god. I screw all the way through here so that everyone can see this screw machined all the way through. Okay. That's it. That is crazy. That was shockingly so simple. That's it. For now, we have to ignore the ants that you might see. I think I might have some crumbs laying around, but I'm having a piffa moment. But no, anyway. Look at that, y'all. We gotta turn that right side up. Oh my god. This is so clean. I wonder what I can do about that. Don't think there's anything I can do about this. No, there's gonna be the GPU is gonna be over here, right? And then yeah, I can't use this. This is scrap. I gotta probably 3D print something. Which I'm told I can do at the library. And then oh right, hold on. All right, so oh, that's not the right one. This one's the ground pin, right? So I like to do it commercial style, where it's upside down rather than right side up. Motherboard bent? Nope. Might be. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I wonder what that is. Yeah, it has the normal amount of flex. So we're good. Yeah, I see it. It's misaligned. Not a big deal. Because we most likely did everything we could. And I can shine a flashlight on the underside to make sure. We can probably take off the bottom just so we can make sure. Oh, the video says it's Ben's too. You watched the video? Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it because it's installed the way it should be. And I'm checking the tightness. Yeah, that is fingernail tight. The motherboard is clear as well, and I'm checking from the back here. So we're all good. Whoops. Oh yeah, we have to do the power cable. Anyway, let's see what we need to do to fix some more of this. Yeah. Nice. That comes right off. That's awesome. And this right here connects under so y'all can see. Smoke contained? What are you talking about? The magic blue smoke. Interesting. So here we go. That does not clear. That is concerning. Hold on. That clears better. That clears way better. I did not need to buy this. So I bought this off Amazon. I'm gonna return it. This came with it. Let's return the case too. Why? It is spent. No, it's not. It's laser precise, as we saw earlier. Who cares? All right, so we'll go ahead and remount this. I'll probably have this all together. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to work. There we go. Here, I feel better that it's squeezed in all the way because the other one didn't have clearance with the bracket. So that is why we'll be returning that one. But the case itself is fine. But welcome. All right. How are you? Hope your day is going well. For those who are just coming in, we're just building a travel ITX computer. Yeah, what Christopher Reese said. It's probably just a tolerance. Your day is ruined by that fence. That's funny. Sorry, buddy. You'll just have to get over it. Check it one last time. I already did. That's why we disassembled this far. You're getting pretty pushy, aren't you? For our new chatter. There we go. All right, that's looking good. There we go. Yeah, it's not worth it. Because this is a travel. This is meant for travel, and everything needs to be tight. So if tight means that the motherboard is slightly crooked, then I don't care. There we go. Peeled. Because this is going to go on airplanes and potentially accidentally on checked bags. Although that's not my first choice. This one's too chunky. They do throw luggage. That's why it's the hope is that I can carry it in my backpack. But I know how travel goes, and sometimes you can't avoid it. Perfect. Nice. You know what could fix it? The standoffs are all the same size, right? Yeah, they are. So, different size standoff won't help. In here. I'm taking a look. Yeah, these are all correct here. And let me see. That's good there. That's tight there. That's good there. Oh, I think I found the issue. Yeah. I made it a little straighter, but right there. There's a tight, I had to tighten it over on here, but yeah, that didn't make that much of a difference, and I'm just over tightening it. So we're not gonna compromise the tightness, just to make it look a little bit better. So we are good though. And this one for the power. is installed. Let me see. Well, imagine a world where I'm straight. Sometimes, you know, the pork chop ain't perfect. Or the hot dog. The pork chop. Not every pork chop is perfect. Otherwise, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I eventually got it. I wonder though. I think I can put this here, right? Yeah. Bot hunter, I'm gay. I like women. That's the joke. Oh, we can't have this, yeah. I see. Yeah, this is for smaller boards. So we're gonna get rid of that. The motherboard is gay too? Yeah, you get it! I'm proud of you. Alright, so we got this here. My cooling solution, it's not with me right now. It's back ordered, unfortunately. I'm going with the Be Quiet Pure Loop 3. And I'll place it here when it's in. And it's gonna go it's gonna be a top mounted radiator, which I'm sure should work. Yeah. Surely. Oh shit, I think I have to lower my power supply a little bit, but that's easy to fix. Yeah, I have to move my power supply a lot lower, but we can do that right now. Here, let's do this. Let's finish wiring this up because I was not finished. This one, the 4 pins are outward. Wait, what the hell is this? This is USB, right? So there we go. And then the 3.2. Top is better for flow. Yeah. This is space. So yeah, what I'm saying is I'm gonna move down the PSU because I had it too high. Nifty. Yeah, it's 15 liters. It's super big. I'm pretty sure this is reversible. I just didn't feel the satisfying click. Whatever. We're not gonna think too hard about it. We'll troubleshoot it if it's an issue later. Point two, right there. There we go. And then once we move this down, we'll have room for the radiator. So, how much down though? That's the question. It just depends, huh? All right. Let's wire manage this a little bit. Maybe we should wire manage these independently. The big cable, we can run it on the side of the motherboard. Yeah, most likely. The biggest thing is that we just want it out of the way. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Because I'm just looking to tuck it here. So it being loose is fine. We just want it like out of the way. Because the airflow is going to be coming from up here. And then this will go into here. This will drop down this. I don't think I need to, but we'll have it ready. Okay, so for this one, we can lower this a lot more. There we go. The one that gives power. Oh, the power supply. Run the side above the motherboard. I think the big cable, you can run it on the side above the motherboard. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we can do that a little bit in a second. One, two, three, four, five. Maybe that has clearance. Oh, he pushed it down even further. Okay. In the video, he put it on the second one from the bottom. So I think that's good practice. More airflow. There we go. All right. Some motherboard crooked. Yeah, slightly. Probably something I could fix. I'm just gonna leave it there because it makes you mad. Chat, now I understand. Now I understand. All right, so next up we have these two. They're also going to be bi-fluted screws, which I have over here. There we go, beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. That looks amazing. Mwah, 10 out of 10. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, and for this big cable, we're not going to tuck it under here. We're going to follow advice because I agree with it. Just run it to the side. There we go. Perfect. Let's push it down there. Right alongside the PCB. Look at that. Oh my god. Y'all see that? How I ran the power cable. And we're gonna make sure the traces are all good. Oh, that's not smart, actually. There's some prickly bits that might get in the way. Something to be wary about. But we can use the tightness of the underboard. At the very least. Prevent board flexing. And there we go. No, that's awesome. Case is looking good. Thank you. Yeah. It's crooked. That sucks. All right, so now we'll put this in. All right, nice. I'm really enjoying this. right here. And for here, this is gonna be pretty good. So now we even got the front I/O connected. We have the front I/O. I'm gonna pull this forward a little. Tighten. And that's awesome. Now we're pushing up against the cables. Nice. Back to it. The M2 drive? Oh, well, the M2, this is the M.2 SSD. It's in my computer. It's running right now. It's on the stream computer because I do dual stream PC setup. And I'm just going to reuse that one for cost saving. And then later I'll put it in. Right now, I just want to put in the majority of the case while I'm motivated to do so. Look at that. Ooh, laser tight. This one could be a little bit better. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I also meant the NVMe SSD. NVMe SSD M.2. That's gonna go right here. That's gonna be easy for me to just use my fingers to move that in. So right now it's not a priority because I don't. It's in the other computer. We're also waiting for the GPU adapter for me to place right here for vertical standoff. So once that comes in, we'll install that here. Otherwise, I think we're done. Oh, and of course the all-in-one cooler when that arrives. Looking good. And you can see that's the current state of how crooked it is, which that will not bother me. Sorry. But I'm not sorry. You don't really care. It's my computer, right? Not yours. Unless you just really want good things for me. Then thank you. I appreciate the concern. This one. There it is. I can't see it. There we go. Thank you, Isaiah. Well, there we go, everyone. Look at that. Laser tight. All right, bot. I was trying to be polite. Let's take it easy, okay? Yeah, there it is. We did it. So now we await our other parts. We built it to pretty far. Farther than I thought we would get this stream. So now I just have to kind of stash everything away because we still need a lot of the screws that I did not use. But yeah, as I mentioned, here is where we're gonna put the 5080, and that's gonna be vertically standing here. It's gonna intake cold air through right here, expel, intake, and of course it'll have enough clearance for that. The radiator will go to the top, and everything's gonna be hunky-dory. So I love it. I love it. Wow. So yeah, the only thing is that there's additional stuff that we can install because of how modular this thing is. There's gonna be like an anti-sag bracket we can install over here where y'all see my finger, that we have to install if I don't want to have to take out my graphics card, right? Because while the 5080 which model was it? Supreme from MSI, while that one fits quite snug and it's just being held up by the case itself, the 5080 is just slightly short, like 15 millimeters. So there's enough wiggle room that, in my opinion, that's going to be dangerous for the graphics card. So I do think there's a case for danger here that we have to address and just make sure. Why am I building a new PC just for fun? No, it's so I can stay connected with y'all, because they upped my travel. I'll be traveling nearly like 60% of the year. So unfortunately, I'll be away from home for more often than I want to be. And I just want to stay connected with everyone rather than use a rinky-dinky 3070 Ti mobile GPU processor. So I have a lot of trips taking me up to Dallas. I have some trips taking me to other parts of the country. So 5090 laptop, I'm so glad you asked, because the 5090 laptop is $4,000. And all of this using my old 5080, using my existing 5080 for my second PC, that will cost me, it's in my hands, like $1,300, $1,400 total. So glad you asked, because that was the other option. I just get a laptop, because the for those who don't know, the mobile 5090 is comparable to, I think, very close to desktop 5080, clocked down and with more VRAM. But that's not good. It's clocked down, right? Why would I do that? So it's a money thing and a performance thing. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Yeah, I saved like $2,300. So, you know what? I could use all that instead. Debt, student loans, food, literally anything. My room is messy now. What do I do with this? Nothing. Alright, I put it under my desk. What are you? What now? Alright, let's clean up a little. Just yapping. Yeah, we'll get there. I just have to grab all these. You know, did I have to install washers anywhere? Nope. They seem to be an optional ad. Yeah, I do even have to install the washers for the standoffs. Yeah. What did I say, Bot Hunter? All right. We have that. Oh, I still need to stick this in here. One thing I'll always give advice for everyone else, always keep your motherboard box, because it's small enough to accommodate everything that is like related to your build, right? This is open bag, so we can toss that. This is trash. This. Ah, the proprietary Wi-Fi adapter, of course. Everyone loves that, don't we? Unsubtle Silk, hi. Long time no see. Tell your Oshi she's slacking. It's my baggie. And there it is. Hi, Sinister V. In that annual stream again? That's tragic. Don't say that. She needs to just get streaming again normally. But, you know, if she's happy where she is, what she's doing, then that's good too. It's not like we don't talk forever. What we do is, for those who don't know, I'm just like talking about talking about my dear friend Safer. from time to time, you know, and this goes for everybody. I just like message people and we catch up. So it's not like if you feel like, oh, when are you going to talk to my Oshi again? It's not like we don't talk, y'all. It's fine. Okay. What was this for? Oh, right. The M2. Y'all, I don't even remember. My floor is a mess. Caronaut, Thermal Grizzly. This keyboard. This is... I forgot what it's called. Someone's gonna have to remind me. It's also wireless. I just like to keep it plugged in. Oh, you know what? It kind of is a little bit Suisei themed. Here, I also have a new cable that I bought. Yeah, it super matches. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Surely I have a M2 back here, right? Or not M2, USB-C. You know what? I have no idea. And I don't really care. There we go. It's also wireless. I don't know if... Oh, yes, it is plugged in. To the right one, I don't know. Oh, right. There we go. Wireless. And if I want to, you know, plug something in to charge, plug in my mouse. Not totally practical, but that's why I have everything wireless. There it is. Here. Easy, right? Yippee. Well, if y'all are curious, this is my setup. There we go. composition-wise, there's not like a totally perfect place to put the keyboard, but cool, right? This was not my daily driver though. My daily driver was actually this one. Oh right, it's called the Evil keyboard. So it was this one, which was a Fox Labs keyboard. Even has the little spinny keys. These are cat comments. And you can see the little cute design on it. Very nostalgic, a little bit dirty. I don't like that sound. But perfect size for a TKL. Whoops. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, that's cool. Where's my mouse? Look at that. Hi, Ultra Lord. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I got a message on my Teams. Give me a second. Yeah, it has about the same cell phone, or sorry, same battery as a cell phone. So, pretty cool. Look at that, that's cool. Excellent. Well, hope y'all enjoyed. We'll have to wait and see for what everything will turn out to be. The same capacity. About like a 3300 or around there. A little bit higher, I think. Bruh. Sure. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Now, everyone, here's the real question. What do we do? What do we do while we wait? You know what? I know something I could do. Thank you all so much for coming to my early stream. There's a... We'll take it easy for now. I really appreciate everyone dropping in, especially since it was just kind of in the middle of the workday. I'm probably gonna... Here. So I don't have to drive you crazy with... Whoops. Is it this one? And this one. And that one. There it is. So I don't have to drive you crazy with how crooked everything is. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it the stream here. Thanks so much for watching me. We will continue this for when the CPU cooler comes in. And then we're gonna install it with the, what do you call it? We're gonna install it with the thermal paste and the CPU cooler and the radiator. And then hopefully the graphics card will fit. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'll do. But that's being shipped. It's on its way. Hopefully I don't have to pay customs on it. They're probably going to charge me. Which is stupid, but whatever. That's just the world. Let me see if... Oh god, so much more people are streaming. With how... Earlier I'm streaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna send y'all off to someone I watch and admire. Hopefully you guys can enjoy her. I think she's just doing something very generic and easy and fun to watch. So hopefully you can stick around for the raid, get those extra points. Otherwise, thanks everyone for joining me. From the streams to your hearts, your idols of hearts. I'm Ayaki Akiba, your star from the future. I'll see you all later. Say it with me. Otsu Ayu. Bye bye. Moe, Aiki.